The chapter kicks off with Jiwoo and the gang, Jisuk, Won, and Subin, chatting about how awakened people view normal, non-awakened humans. Sobin explains that in Korea, they don't really treat them differently. They actually go to school together under strict rules to keep their awakened identities a total secret. Won chimes in, saying his mentor, Dr. Deline, taught him the exact same thing and insisted he attend a regular school to learn how to blend in. Sobin points out that things are way different in countries where the awakened have more power. Over there, they get separate schooling because they think they're special, or more accurately, more evolved than regular people. This mindset makes most of the awakened there act super arrogant, looking down on normal humans like they're totally inferior. Jisuk is grossed out by this. He reminds Jiwoo of his own rough history with them, adding that the awakened even divide themselves into extreme social classes based on power, so just imagine how trashy they treat normal humans. Subin wraps up the chat, saying everyone just thinks differently. Jisuk wants to head out, using the excuse that he needs total rest to recover. Once he's gone, everyone looks super bummed out. Subin mentions that he's probably dying inside, even though he's playing it cool. She adds that if she were in his shoes and found out she could never use her powers again, she'd literally want to die. Jiwoo is completely blindsided by this and asks in a panic, "Wait, what?" Jisuk can't use his powers anymore. Carton breaks it down for Jiwoo, the drug injected into Jisuk is crazy dangerous and was banned because of its devastating side effects. Even though his vitals look normal now thanks to Cardian's treatment, anytime he tries to use his energy, his body goes completely haywire. Cardian confirms he removed as much of the substance as humanly possible, but couldn't get rid of it entirely. He warns that if Jisuk keeps pushing himself to use his powers, he'll end up completely paralyzed. Won suggests they ask his mentor, Dr. Deline, to take a look at Jisuk. Subin is pretty skeptical about Deline pulling off what Cardian couldn't, but Cardian surprisingly agrees with the idea. He humbly explains that while his specialty is energy healing, Dr. Deline is the expert when it comes to dealing with drug side effects, making him a much better fit for this mess. Cut to Dr. Deline's lab. He's totally surprised they all showed up and tries to brush them off in his usual cold way, saying he doesn't expect to succeed where Cardian failed. Won and the squad convince him that Cardian was actually the one who recommended him as the drug expert. Deline finally gives in and agrees to check Jisuk out. After the exam, Deline shocks everyone by dropping the news that he's actually treated cases exactly like this before, and fixing Jisuk is not impossible. He gives them a massive ray of hope, explaining there's an antidote out there that can cure him. But then he drops a massive bombshell. The only problem, Frame, is the one holding that antidote.